Good morning everyone, I'm Crisaline P. Tukay from BS Ed English 4 and today I'm going to discuss two topics under stylistics and discourse analysis. The first one is the origin and brief history of text linguistics and discourse analysis, letter A only. Second is the power as control under conceptual and theoretical framework of critical discourse analysis. Language only exists in use and communication. It always fulfills certain functions in human interaction. So what functions does language fulfill for humans? Speaking, writing, and reading are integral to our everyday life, where language is the primary tool for expression and communication. Studying how people use language, what words and phrases they unconsciously choose, and combine can help us better understand ourselves and why we behave the way we do. Linguistic scholars seek to determine what is unique and universal about the language we use, how it is acquired, and the ways it changes over time. They consider language as a cultural, social, and psychological phenomenon. Stanford linguists and psychologists study how language is interpreted by people. Even the slightest differences in language use can correspond with various beliefs of the speakers. One study showed that a relatively harmless sentence such as "girls are as good as boys at math" can subtly perpetuate sexist stereotypes. Because of the statement's grammatical structure, it implies that being good at math is more common or natural for boys than girls. Language can have a significant impact on how we and others perceive the world, and linguists work to discover which words and phrases may unknowingly influence us. Linguists have investigated many aspects of language, including its semantics and syntax, phonetics and phonology, as illustrated by the examples I provided above. Power as control. Power, and more specifically the social power of groups or institution, is a central concept in most critical work on discourse. Social power is defined in terms of control. Thus, groups have more or less power if they can control the actions and minds of members of other groups. This ability is predicated on a power base of privileged access to scarce social resources such as force, money, status, fame, knowledge, information, culture, or indeed various forms of public discourse and communication from the vast literature on power. Our minds direct our actions. As we know from persuasion and manipulation, if we can influence people's minds, such as their knowledge or opinions, we can indirectly control some of their actions. Finally, closing the discourse power circle means that those groups that control the most influential discourse have a greater chance of controlling the minds and actions of others.